Hey, it is John Murphy for HS Game Time. We're here with Gabriel Clark, the Baseball Player of the Year for the Inland Valley. How's it going, Gabriel?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Quite a season wrapped up Friday night by the title win, 7-1 over Esperanza. It had to be exciting for you and all your teammates and the entire community.
Yeah, especially with the team that we had. I mean, a lot of these guys we've been playing together for years. I mean, I was on the team as a freshman, so I've been with these guys for 3 years, and I played with them in travel ball. So they're literally like my second family. So to win the title, especially at North. I mean, North Division I hasn't been too great except for like a couple of sports, and to finally get a big sport out there, get our name out there, it was pretty sweet.
Now, 4-24 in 2009, and I believe 9-19 last season. In your wildest imagination, did you ever think that you could pull something like that off at Dodger Stadium against an Orange County team like that?
From those past 2 seasons, I mean, we'd go to Orange County and just get worked. I mean, we had no shot. I mean, we were just getting smashed. And then so when we were coming into this season, we knew we would have a good team. Honestly, I had no clue that this would happen. I mean, I knew we'd make playoffs. I just didn't know exactly like how we would do. But when we got to the championship, I was feeling good. I had a great feeling that we were going to win it, and we won it.
And when Evan struck out the final guy, and the whole dog pile situation was unfolding, what did that feel like? What was going through your brain then?
Nothing. I was just excited. I was excited we finally won. That game was taking forever. I just wanted it to be over.
And so, well, you had quite a tremendous year, and the coaches told me how much you've grown up as a kid and as an athlete. And what's your take on that? What do you think the difference has been?
I swung the bat this year. My first 2 years, I was kind of little passive with swinging the bat. I mean, I wouldn't swing it when I should be, or letting my pitches go. And this year it was just like I started off slow. I've been a slow starter the past couple years, and then this year I started off slow, and then just something clicked and everything was just going for me. I mean, I'd get those little jam shot hits, bloopers over the second baseman. Just everything was just going right for me this year.
Now, we've talked before about the great lineage that you have. Everybody in your family being an athlete. Your sister Jamie being the water polo star, and also your other sister Brittany was quite a water polo player as well. And then your dad Jim was a star baseball player, and your mom was also quite good, Monica.
Yeah.
And she likes to talk a little trash about her ability to hit the baseball.
Yeah. No matter how far I can hit a ball 600 feet. I'm not saying I can, but if I do, she'll still come back saying, "Oh, I can hit the ball farther than you," and whatnot. And like, there's always something nice to say, but she's just funny. Like, she just likes to joke around.
She actually used to hit home runs off of your dad in Little League?
Yeah, they played Little League together at Reed Park. She was one of the only girls in the league, and so my dad says it never happened, but my mom won't let it slide. Like, I guess my mom came in, like, my dad walked her the first at bat, and so she was talking all this crap during the game, and then the next at bat, fastball down the middle, and she hit a bomb.
And so now when you're doing these night exercises out there at North, where you're taking BP under the lights and you've got your dad pitching and your mom shagging, she's out there in the outfield, and if you pop one up, she's telling you to hit the weight room and eat more Wheaties and stuff?
Yeah, she is. She's the first one to get on me. I miss a pitch, and she's like, "What are you doing? Are you kidding me?" She's like, "I could hit the ball farther than you." Like, that's the first thing I remember about it. And then, like, when I hit one good, it's just there's nothing. She's whatever. You should be doing that. Like, so she expects more from me, and she likes to make me smile and makes me laugh.
Now, Coach Madrill was telling me that he's known you since you were a little kid, and that your dad, Jim, and he played softball together, and He actually said that he's known you since you were a little kid with a flat top and a mullet. Tell me about the mullet.
Uh, you know, I was little, so I mean, it was whatever my mom and dad wanted me to have, and so my dad had a mullet when he was older. So taking my father's footsteps, I was gonna have a mullet, and then I really wanted to be in the Army when I was little, so I was like, oh, flat top, that's a sweet haircut. And so I got a flat top. I had a flat top like all the way until 8th grade, and then I finally started shaving my head. It made things easier.
Any chance the mullet might come back for your senior season?
Not the mullet. I've been talking about maybe the flat top for the alumni game. I was gonna do it this year for the alumni game, but it got rained out. So maybe it'll make an appearance next year.
Very nice. Now, Coach Madrill was also telling me about Halloween when you dressed up as a member of the opposite sex.
Yes.
How did that go over?
A couple of my teachers couldn't even look at me. Me and one of my friends, she wanted to be the guy, and I was gonna be the girl. And so we were trying to figure it out. We're figuring it out, and I decided to wear these little legging thing. I don't remember what they were, and it was like this pink, it was a little spaghetti strap. So I mean, I went all out, and I was mad I didn't win the contest, but my 5th period teacher wouldn't even let me sit in his class because every time he looked at me, he started laughing.
Okay, I guess Chris will depend on you to edit that down a bit. But you actually went out to the practice field with your makeup still intact?
Yes, yeah, it was kind of a tough practice. I mean, I had mascara dripping into my eye. My eye was burning all practice, so it was kind of tough. But I mean, I like to have fun. So I mean, I like to have fun, and why not for Halloween? I didn't really care.
Getting back to baseball, the coach was telling me how impressed he was. I don't know, you guys were on a trip or something, and how you were talking in the hotel room about who you were going to face the next day and what kind of pitches he might throw you, and really describing you as a student of the game. Is that true?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I like to figure out what I'm going to face, so I kind of know what to expect. I mean, most of the pitchers I've seen them before. And if they're going to throw hard, they're going to try to go more fastballs. So I'll be more ready for the fastball. And if it's a little soft, if someone throwing soft, I'll be ready for something off speed. So I mean, I like to be ready. I like to be try to be mentally prepared before the game. And then while watching him warm up, and then in the on deck circle, I like to gauge the speed and see what he's going with for the first couple batters.
Now, you've committed to Oregon State already, and could you explain why you did that and what you liked about the Beaver program?
Let's see. I took an unofficial visit last September, I think it was, and when I went up there, I loved how it was a small town and how everybody was go Beavs, go Beavs, go Beavs, and so everything was right on top of each other. I mean, you could literally walk from place to place, and you'll get there in 5 minutes. I mean, I loved that. And then the program is just phenomenal. I mean, they won the 2 College World Series back-to-back years, and I like the coaching. I really like what they're doing with the hitting, what they're doing there, because I have some of their what's it called? Can't think of it. I just drew a blank. Well, I pretty much like what they're doing out there. Everything they have is just top notch.
Getting back to the championship, do you think that it will have any residual effects for North and the community, what you guys were able to accomplish? Do you think it'll mean anything beyond baseball?
I think it does. I mean, baseball at North High School, the past couple years hasn't been too great. Mm-hmm. And then this year, I mean, going from last to first, I mean, it's something special. So I think it means a little bit more than just baseball.
Okay, great. Well, that's it with our Player of the Year, Gabriel Clark. Great job this year for the North Huskies and leading them to the section title. Thanks a lot.